places least expected it can bloom.
Tell Tale Harbour is a musical inspired by the movie The Grand Seduction as a seaside town loses its main source of income, a fishing plant, and also tries to navigate the newness of a French fry plant.
And at the center of it all is Alan Doyle. And he's standing by live this morning with G on Lee. Good morning, Alan and G.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Nick. That's right. We are here with singer, songwriter, artist, actor, dancer. Alan Doyle joins us now.
Dancer, I'll take it. Well,
Thank
you so much.
I saw
the steps.
I saw the steps in Tell Tale Harbour, and you can dance.
Yeah, it's a miracle. The Doyles are the band in my little fishing town in Petty Harbour. I was born into the band. I've been a musician my whole life. And the fact that Robin Calvert, our amazing choreographer, has me dancing for about 20 bars is a miracle like I cannot explain to you. But it's happening and it's great fun.
It's great fun. The show is great fun. I had a chance to see it. I was not expecting to laugh so much, but I really, really had a great time.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this, right? Just to make people come out and have a good time.
First and foremost, it's a great night out for people, you know, and it's a place. Tell Tale Harbour show is a entertaining laugh, and you know, it also, of course, is layered with meanings of what home means to people and the search for home and how much people will go, to what lengths they will go to protect home. And of course, it's you know, it's drenched in my upbringing, you know, in Atlantic Canada, right, in Newfoundland, and I grew up in a Tell Tale Harbour. You know, I grew up in Petty Harbour, a little fishing town of 500 people, and just like the, you know, Tell Tale Harbour in the show, it went through the cod moratorium in the early 90s where all the fish plants closed and they had to reinvent themselves, and so it's very close to home, and I'm delighted that people here in Toronto are loving it so much.
Loving it. I don't want to give anything away to the audience, but my favorite scene is the coffin scene. That's all I'm going to say. I couldn't stop laughing. It is brilliantly done.
Yeah, it's tough not to laugh in the middle of it, and there's a few things in the musical that people are loving it, and the humor and the physical humor that's in it, and the Atlantic Canadian humor, and thankfully they're loving the songs, you know, and they're loving the, you know, the variety, they're loving the cast, and it's great. It's awesome.
It's awesome. You helped write it. It's adapted from a book. It was also a movie, but you helped write and also do the music for this.
Yeah, so myself and my friend Adam and my friend Bob and my friend Ed all collaborated on the book and the music, and so it's one of those things where it's a real labor of love, and we started it just before the pandemic, and if it wasn't for the pandemic, I don't know if we would be here this quickly, because it takes so long to do, but it was all about trying to keep the story intact, and musical theater is extremely complicated, as you can imagine, and it was a great learner for me because I've never been involved in anything, but we came up with an evening's entertainment that is like, it's a great night out, and it has a lot of depth and fun.
You had it played at Charlottetown in 2022, and then I guess the Mirvish team came out to have a look at it. Is there pressure when you've got like scouts in the audience?
Of course.
Really? But it's exciting at the same time, right?
It is very exciting, and it's also very motivating, right? Because we debuted the show in the summer of 22 in the Charlottetown Festival, and it busted all the box office records after the pandemic and all that. So, you know, Mirvish, the mighty Mirvish company here in Toronto, sent a couple of scouts out to check it out, to see what all the buzz was about. And we knew they were coming, of course. And but one of the things that happens when you have that kind of attention is that it's nerve-wracking a little bit, but it's also a big pat on the back, right? It's like that they would even come look, you know, and much less be, you know, as luck would have it, they got right on board and said, we want in, and that's what leads us to here, a remounting of it in 25, and here we are at the legendary Royal Alex selling out the show.
I know, and it's running right through till November 2nd. If you want tickets, I highly recommend this show, mirvish.com. You've been busy. You also wrote another book, The Smiling Land. Tell me a little bit about this.
Smiling Land is really like a trip around Newfoundland and Labrador. How I've been elevator pitching it to everybody is, follow me around Newfoundland and Labrador, because I know everything about Newfoundland and Labrador, and then watch me discover I don't actually know very much about Newfoundland and Labrador. And it's funny, I never thought about the synergy between the book and the musical, but they're both really about passion for home and about discovering and rediscovering the place you thought you knew, you know, and the book is a real fun drive around Newfoundland and Labrador to some expected and some very unexpected places, and where, you know, you watch someone like me learn stuff that surprises them, you know, and you think, if anyone wouldn't be surprised riding around Newfoundland Labrador, it would be me, right? Well, guess what? I was, and it makes for an interesting fun little read.
It's your fourth book, and you know, I've always said we live in a beautiful country, and so it comes as no surprise you'll find even new surprises, even though you know Newfoundland and Labrador so well. I've yet to go.
Yeah.
So
You're
when
welcome.
I do go,
Give me a buzz.
Really?
I know some people.
You know some people. Oh my gosh! What would be the first stop for if you were to give me a tour?
Hike around Signal Hill.
Oh, okay.
100% easy. Walk, hike around Signal Hill, go up the back steps to Cabot Tower, and look out over the ocean. It's an excellent way to start your journey in Canada. Turn with your back to that, and everything is in one direction.
I love that. Okay, it's on my bucket list. I will come visit Newfoundland, Labrador. You're staying in Toronto for this period of time, so and you're a Jays fan, so this must be heaven for you right now.
It's going to be awesome in October, like here, like to watch the city come. We were just chatting about how on Saturday night, like 3 or 4 nights ago, our show got out, and I think the Michael Jackson show was up the road, and that had just got out. There was a full hockey rink full of people watching the Leafs preseason. There was a Jays game that just got out. There was a soccer game up the road.
Yeah.
The place is on wheels, and I don't know how many nights I've slept in Toronto in my life, like 3,000 or something. I don't know.
Right.
But I've never actually lived here, and I'm so excited. And I've been walking all over the city. Walked up to High Park. I walked over to the Don Valley and up the park over there, and like, you talk about discovering a place you thought you knew. And I'm loving Toronto. Like, I'm loving all the different cultural parts of it, and discovering Kensington Market or St. Lawrence, all the places that you probably don't go when you're just blasting through in a band, And so, feeling really lucky to be here, to be honest.
Well, we adore having you here. Can't wait, because you're going to be releasing new music.
Yeah, new tunes. I got a new record and a new tour we're announcing soon. So I'll be back around this zone playing some music in March over at Massey Hall.
Okay, please come visit us when you do.
Love to. Thank you.
Alan Doyle, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And his new book is called The Smiling Land, and you want to see him in Tell Tale Harbour, running through November 2nd at Royal Alexandra Theatre. For information, mervish.com. Thanks so much, Alan.
Thanks for having me.